Welcome back to another episode of Virteva's Tech Tips. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to take advantage of Copilot in Microsoft Outlook. So imagine this situation. You're coming back from a long vacation, you're checking your phone, you're seeing that you've been flooded with emails, and a lot of those emails have come in over the weekend. As you're looking at the emails, you can see that there's a lot there to kind of parse through. How do you summarize those emails quickly? How do you respond to them, and how do you respond appropriately to them? First off, we're going to take a look at the email. We'll scroll through it here real quickly, and we'll see that, it's fairly long. If you have a Copilot license and the new version of Microsoft Outlook, you can click the Summarize tab. So as I'm combing through the info here and using Copilot to summarize this data, it's going to create me a quick summary that I can quickly read through and understand what's going on in this email. So I can see that there's a number of different parties in the email. We have a senior developer, the CEO of the company, Bill. We have our quality analyst and data analyst chiming in, as well as a project manager, and we can see that this project is behind. Michael, one of our senior developers, has asked the CEO to approve overtime for the weekend so that we can complete our TPS reports. Bill agrees and asks Michael to inform the team. Suzanne, the quality analyst, finds some discrepancies in a section of the TPS reports over the weekend as they're working through them. Maggie, the project manager, chimes in at the end of the weekend and thanks everyone for coming in over the weekend to help out with that. And then finally, Freddie, the CEO, also emphasizes the importance and understanding of having everyone come in so that we can meet our revenue and gross profit targets for the year. And now that I'm caught up by using the summarize function, I can catch up with the boss, understand what happened this weekend quicker, and be able to jump in and complete my reports on time. So as a next step, now I need to respond to my boss, Bill, after I've read the summary. So Copilot has two options. I can either draft with Copilot in Outlook by starting to write an email and then having Copilot improve on it for me, or I can write an email and then I can have Copilot coach me on things I may or may not want to change in that email before I send it off. So I'm going to reply to the email. As I open up the email, you'll see at the bottom that there's a draft with Copilot option, and also in the ribbon bar there's the option to choose either draft with Copilot or coaching by Copilot. I'm going to choose to start writing the email myself first because I want it to be a little bit more personalized, and then I'm going to see how Copilot can improve on that. So I'll start by saying, hey Bill, just getting back from vacation. I've caught myself up on the email, and absolutely yes, I should be able to get those TPS reports to you by the middle of the day. So we have Copilot. We could have had Copilot write the response, but again, we wanted it to be personalized. So I've already written the response. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to type a /, and that's going to give me the option to draft with Copilot or again, do the coaching option. So I'm going to enter my text, and then I'm going to click /, or again, I can use the ribbon button to invoke Copilot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose draft with Copilot. It's going to take what I've already written, put it into a text response box, and then it'll give me the option to generate or the option to change the tone. So if I wanted to sound more neutral or more formal, I can do that. I can also increase the length so it's a slightly longer email. So I'm going to choose to make it a medium email, and then I'm going to hit the generate button. And as it's generating here, what we're going to end up finding is it's going to look at the context of the email, my reply, and then it's going to generate a response, include my name, a salutation, a signature, and then I'm going to double check that to make sure that it's accurate. So you have the option that you can either keep that, discard it. You also have the option to change it a little bit. So I'm going to say, toss a joke in about my Florida vacation. And I'm going to click regenerate. And as I click regenerate, it's going to add a little bit more flavor to that email. I'm going to double check it, make sure that it makes sense, and then I'm going to hit keep. The email still needs a little bit of formatting, so I'm going to throw a couple of additional spaces in, and now that I've done that, I'm going to hit the send button. We also have the option to do the coach button. So for example, I'm going to take the email that Copilot made for me when I drafted, and I'm going to paste that back in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a /, come up to Copilot, and I'm going to ask for some coaching. So it's analyzing my email, it's reviewing for tone clarity, gathering insights, It gives me some additional contextual options for how I can change the tone, address reader sentiment, and also address clarity. So as it gives me those options, I have the ability to review them and then regenerate based on those suggestions. And I can also thumbs up or thumbs down. So what are my final thoughts on Copilot and Outlook? Well, I think that across the board, Copilot is a great tool and it has a lot of different use cases. But for me, I found that the summarize feature in Outlook and the draft feature in Outlook can be extremely helpful in saving time while sifting through the massive amount of emails that I get in my inbox on a daily basis. These features in Outlook are just the tip of the iceberg for what Copilot can do across your Microsoft 365 apps. In future videos, we'll be showing Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and even Microsoft Teams to show you how you can improve your productivity, be faster, more responsive, and an even better worker in your day-to-day by using Microsoft Copilot. Do you have more questions about Copilot or Microsoft 365 in general, including endpoint management and security? Well, Virteva can help with that. You can contact us by emailing us at letstalk@virteva.com or visiting our website at www.virteva.com. Till next time, have a good one.